I wondered if you remember the first visit at the Elizabeth Detention Center, visiting somebody who's in asylum proceedings and who's been through a pretty traumatic experience.
I went inside this huge warehouse, and then you sit in front of a plexiglass window speaking to this person that you only have their name. And he was delighted. Someone is coming to visit him and try to understand what in the world he's going through. So I felt right away I'm able to be of help to someone.
What were the topics that came up when you sat down with people who you got to know over the course of time?
A big topic for them was the injustice of the whole deal. They came with a visa on an airplane, and how did they end up shackled? And then they had to shower in front of guards. And they did manage to mention that the food wasn't the best. And sometimes people told me why they had left their country.
How do people summon the inner resources to go through that experience? What was keeping them going?
Some people told me, oh, it's Tuesday, I'm going to shower, I'm going to get dressed up really well because Lorna's coming. So there is somewhat of a dependence on just someone to talk to. And I'm talking about one 30-minute conversation. That's it. My most recent person I visited 3 years, almost every single week. We became Tuesday friends. He loved to talk about books. He wanted to read, and I sent him books. We talked a fair amount of time about anger and anger management and how is he going to make it through when things are really problematic among the different guys in the dorm and the correction officers too. Some of them didn't make things easier. So the trick was to maintain your demeanor or you'll never get out of there.
The individual connections are so important. As much as you share in the depths of despair in immigration detention, you also get to share a lot of celebrations when people are released.
It's true. They may have gotten off a plane and gone in some dark windowed van to Elizabeth Detention Center, and that was the last time they saw outdoors. Your father and I usually take people from the detention center to the park that overlooks the city of New York. And if it's a beautiful night, they are just so amazed.
So you're actually bringing people home to your house. I feel like that kind of openness is not that common in our society.
Not a lot of people do that. But the people who are volunteers with First Friends are that kind of people. So we have a wonderful camaraderie.
I just want to say how beautiful I think it is that you've committed so much of your lifetime to this. You've changed a lot of people's lives. It's really affected the way I understand community, the way I understand our responsibility to people.
Thank you.